What's going on, everyone? My name's AJ, and today we're going to be reviewing the Nike Air Force 1 Mid 07 Quick Strike in Venice/white. This shoe retails for $150. I think it's currently on sale for about $120. And I got them from Nike San Antonio for $89.99. And that's actually a great deal for these. I was looking for these for a while. I saw them for about $120 and then $105, but I wanted to get a great deal and I'm happy that I waited. And these shoes also come in a chocolate colorway where it's more of a brown and a chocolate on the shoe. As far as the box and the packaging goes, it comes in this regular Nike box. And when we open the box, it comes in the same tissue paper that we were discussing in my Nike Air Force 1 review, where it has a bunch of wave patterns on there. It has the Nike symbol and a really cool graphic on the whole tissue paper. And it also has the standard tissue paper, which is just that regular white tissue paper. And these shoes come with no extra laces in specific. It just comes with the regular white laces. And the box label says Air Force 1 Mid 07 QS. The QS basically means quick strike, meaning this was a more limited shoe, but not really. It was basically a general release, but I like the QS. That used to mean a thing back in the day. I don't want to sound like a boomer, but it used to be like a really cool, like more limited thing. But nowadays, if it's sold at a Nike store and not on sneakers, I consider it like a general release. But going back to the shoe itself, the colorway is Venice/Summit White. What I've also noticed is that the tissue paper seems to be a 2022 exclusive that may be going on for the future. But I kind of like that because in my two most recent Nike reviews, I've seen that tissue paper with the Air Force 1s and now these Mid Air Force 1s 07 Quick Strikes. So I'm excited to see if they do any more tissue papers in the future. So there is a synthetic suede all over the shoe in that Venice colorway. Venice basically meaning it's very much like a pink. I think Venice is more of like a specialty way to say it. Makes it sound more delicate or elevated or luxurious. And it does have some nubuck as well. I think that the swoosh is probably in a nubuck and all of the upper in that Venice colorway is probably in that synthetic suede, but the Venice is in white, along with all the embroidered details like the swoosh on the strap, the laces, the embroidered swoosh right above the toe box, the Nike Air denotion on the tongue label, which just says Nike Air Force 1 with that swoosh logo and the Nike Air, the embroidered Nike Air on the back says Nike Air, and the signature midsole where it just says Air and it's white all around. And the Venice is continued not only on that synthetic suede upper, but also the outsole, which is rubber, and it just has Nike there. So there's no real difference between this Air Force 1 Mid and the Air Force 1 Low other than just the cut and the fact that it has a strap. Good strap, take off. Either wear it strapped up or unstrapped. You do you, whatever state you live in. If there's open carry, stay strapped up. If not, don't stay strapped up. That's a totally different topic than the shoe. So let's just move on. And the lining is really, really lush. It comes with an insole. You can't really see it, but it's also in that Venice colorway with a Nike Air in white. And personally, I don't really have a preference whether I wear the strap or not. I kind of like it unstrapped if I'm wearing it like this. But sometimes, depending on what kind of pants I'm wearing, I may like it with the strap worn, as you can see right there. But I kind of like the way this looks too. Like this is more casual. This is more of a tied down look. As far as the sizing and the fit in this shoe, I would definitely buy these true to size. They fit true to size for me, and suede shoes sometimes fit a little bit odd, but I bought these in a size 10. And the general rule of thumb is buy an Air Force 1 a half size down. Personally, these true to size ones fit better for me, but if you get a chance to, just try on a regular pair of Air Force 1s, preferably a suede version because suede fits a little bit different than leather. But I bought these in a size 10 and I wore them with a pair of joggers, so this is how they look with that. And I wore them with a pair of jeans and also a pair of shorts. Personally, I think they look best with pants or jeans. If you're on the taller side, these shoes could look better with shorts on, but I think if you're average height or shorter, then these shoes, because they are a mid-top, may make your legs look a little bit shorter than they actually are, especially with shorts on, and depending on the length of the short, it can make you look a little more shorter than usual. And like I said earlier, I like them tied, which is what you see right there, and also untied with the strap unstrapped. Which one do you guys like better? Leave a comment below. I do think that these shoes need a little bit more effort as far as putting some outfits together because of the delicate Venice, basically pink colorway, and the mid cut of the shoe, because not a lot of people wear the Nike Air Force 1 07 Mid. They usually wear the low top version. So let's say they made this a low top version, took off the strap, made it a low. The shoe would probably be a lot more popular than the mid version. But if we're just looking at it from a quality perspective and the color and just the sizing and the fit, I think that this is a dope shoe. Super delicate as far as the colorway goes, but the synthetic suede and the nubuck feel really, really premium. More of a spring and summer color vibe, I would say, as far as the fits go. If you want to pair these with like a hat, your top, or anything else. And for me, they just fit true to size. Now onto the pros. I'm gonna say that my first pro is that this shoe is really, really comfortable compared to the Nike Air Force 1 Low. I could definitely tell that this has a lot more cushioning not only because it is a mid, but it has that strap and you could really lock it in as far as whatever fit you want to do. And all the plush details, whether it's the lining and everything else, are really premium, and it feels very locked into your foot compared to an Air Force One low. Good quality shoe. You could wear them many different ways compared to an Air Force One, like we said earlier. And another pro that I had is that this shoe is a great deal. Like I said earlier, I got it for $90, retails at $150, currently on sale for $120. We'll put the price up here to see if it changed, but it's still on sale currently. You could probably get it from not only Nike Direct, but many different retailers. If you type in Nike Air Force One 07 mid, Venice/white or something, and they're a great deal in my opinion. And that goes into my next pro, which is these are really slept on. Slept on meaning that the Air Force One mid by nature is not going to be as popular as the Nike Air Force One low. So I think that's an opportunity for folks to try something different, because a lot of folks maybe are tired of the Air Force One, and I personally have some childhood memories along with the Air Force One mid. My first Nike shoe ever was a Nike Air Force One mid in leather, all white. I got them from a local shoe palace in my area. Shout out to Shoe Palace. If you're watching this, you're probably not. I thought these shoes were and are still really cool, but unfortunately I got them dirty because I spilled some like green ketchup on there. That was when they were doing that easy squirt ketchup with the multiple colors ketchup. Nonetheless, underrated shoe, slept on silhouette, and quick strike, the QS on the box label, meaning a little bit more limited, obviously means something totally different in the 2000s than it did in 2023. But I think that whatever is in demand should be cool to you. It should be your demand and whatever you think is cool compared to what would sell more in the resale market. Like my mentality whenever I buy shoes is first and foremost, do I like the shoe? And two, will I rock the shoe? Not one, how much does it cost? Two, do people like it? Three, will I ever wear it? That's totally backwards as far as the thinking, whether it's outfits, clothing, or style. But that's just me. Super slept on shoe. You could get it for a great deal, and I think the quality is on point. And as much as I think that this shoe is really slept on, that's my only con. This is a really unpopular silhouette. Not a lot of people would really care for this shoe. I think the same goes for the Air Jordan 1 mid. I bought my first pair of Air Jordan 1 mids maybe in like 2013, 2014. That may age me a little bit, but in all seriousness, I think that the Jordan 1 mid gets a lot more hate as far as the silhouette goes compared to this Nike Air Force 1 mid. These are low-key and underrated, whereas if you try to wear a Jordan 1 mid, you'll probably get a lot of memes or some sneakerheads giggle at you sarcastically, but I think you should just rock what you want to rock. Not a lot of folks are gonna get this shoe, the mid compared to the low, and they don't make this specific color and material combination in the low, only the mid. Some won't like the strap, they just like the silhouette of the low, which is understandable and makes sense. But if Travis Scott or someone else wears this, it's probably gonna be really popular again. And some may not like this colorway. If you don't like this colorway in the synthetic suede and the nubuck, you could always get it in the chocolate colorway, like we said in the beginning of the video. And it also comes in many different colors, like leather in white or leather in black. I also have a pair of Air Force One mids in black leather, which I actually like a lot, but there's also a meme with the black Air Force Ones, so now apparently you can't wear that. But in all seriousness, going back to this shoe, I would just cop what you like, and even though it's an unpopular silhouette, I like it a lot, and I think that's what really matters if you like it. All in all, I'm gonna say that the Nike Air Force One mid 07 QS is a less popular, comfortable version of the Air Force One low, with just a strap and some minor details that really make it its own, especially in this Venice colorway with all the fabrics and plush details. I would definitely recommend these shoes if you are into premium fabrics and details and a more slept on silhouette, but you could also get these for a great deal. So it's on sale at many different retailers, and you could probably get a good deal for this shoe, not only from many different places, but also on the resale market. So I'll definitely check that out too. But what do you guys think about these shoes? Leave a comment below. Once again, my name's AJ. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, or even notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let go. Peace. Levios.